folks, welcome back to the Wednesday night live stream. Really do appreciate you being here. If you are part of the replay, jump down below and say boo. Otherwise, jump over to the live chat and say hi. Introduce yourself. Let us know how you're going, what's been happening. I can see a few people already. It's kind of weird. Like, I almost forgot we didn't do last week, and it's already been a week, and all the days are kind of jumbled up at the moment because we had all the long weekends, and this week's short. I don't know what day it is, but it's Wednesday because here we are. Anyway, let me know if you're feeling that way as well. It's really confusing. Hope you're all doing well. We're just hanging out tonight. We're just answering questions. We're going to be opening up some Pokemon cards to give away to you guys. But the whole purpose of these streams is really just a chance to give back. It's a chance to have some fun. For me, it's just a chance to kind of take it easy. But if you've got a question, please ask. I'll do my best to answer it. If I don't have the answer, I'll try and point you into the right direction. You know, whether it's around reselling, business, eBay, all those great things. And yeah, we'll go through all that. I didn't actually get any questions come through from Instagram. If I did have them, they must have come in the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes because I've had this all set up, so I haven't seen it. But yeah, if you've got a question, don't be shy, chuck it in there. If you do want a chance to win something this evening, we do have some 151 Japanese Pokemon chance to win. So jump over there, get in there, and yeah, let's get into it. Feels like it's been a while, folks. Hope you're all doing well. We got Justin in the house. How are we doing, Justin? Thank you for being here, sir. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone's week going? Week is it's been interesting. It started off kind of strong. Just adjusting my screen here. But today I've only had 4 sales. I think we're sitting on about $300, $200 maybe 200. Might actually be less. Let's correct that. I have done a total of $288. So nothing crazy. I've got a lot of sales, but a lot of unpaid sales. So we'll see how we go. Otherwise, it's been pretty good. We have Susan in the house. How we doing? Yo, 2 Aussie Thrifters. What's cracking? Evening all. Hope everyone had a great Easter. Yeah, happy Easter, everyone. Totally forgot about that. And yeah, the sales. Yeah, hope everyone is being sport for the long weekend, whether it's for eBay or Chockies. We got Dion, my man. Yo. How you doing, dude? Katrina. How you doing? Thanks for being here. We've got Andrew. How you doing, man? It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while anyway. Christian. Where's my weekly question, buddy? I hope you're well, buddy. Thanks for being here. It's like the days of 6 weeks of holidays over Xmas as a kid. You never it's so confusing. And then I'm like trying to play catch up to just get all the same amount of things done in a week in half the time. But yeah, I did take some time off anyway. We also over the weekend, Carla and I finished Baldur's Gate 3. We clocked about 160 hours on that, which was pretty cool. First run, that was pretty good. And then today they announced that Oblivion Remastered. If you're a big Elder Scrolls Oblivion fan, that's just been remastered and just drops today randomly. So I would love to play that, but I haven't had time to play that. But no, I did have a good break as well. I hope everyone else had a good break. Howdy bug. Yep. How you doing, Jason? What's cracking, sir? I was outsourcing books today and just had a huge bundle. Ooh, nice. We've got Tash and a teddy bear. How you doing, Tash? Hi, Beck. Hey, Chris. Hope you and Carla are well and good days off. Yeah, we had some good days off. Thank you. It was really nice. This chat. You're well, mate. Looking forward to the end of May. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to the end of May. So we're talking about Retail Fest. Should be good. When's the next thrift trip? Missing the yeah, it's been a while. Probably when I catch up with Cameron, but it might not be till I don't know, because we're away in May. Might not be till June. Jeez, it's been a while. Yo, Nick, what's up? How you doing? Good evening. Thanks for being here, buddy. Yo, Wendy, what's up? How you doing? We've got Narayna in the house. We've got MC. Hey, Chris, everyone from sunny Melbourne. Yeah, it wasn't too bad today, actually. Justin, I don't like all the public holidays at all. Screws with my job. Way too much time with the financial year where I'm trying to finalize tenders for funding for. Yeah, it is. It's all over the place. It's just all over the place. Yo, Adam, what's up? Hey, I've been hanging in GG's Discord, making AA songs, writing for the Queen to get back. Okay. Can't say I've been in there. I'm not sure Has Grumpy Granny been away? For those that don't know who GG is, that's Grumpy Granny. Okay, my questions come in the live chat now. Okay, fair game. Tonight, I'm actually repping. I know a lot of you always ask about what I'm drinking, but Remedy Kombucha just released a new ginger beer, and this I'm actually starting to really like it. It's probably more like a root beer than you know, like a ginger ale kind of thing. But yeah, it's good. They just released it last week, and I had a discount and jumped on that and got two slabs of it. Actually, love the stuff. I love all of Remedy drinks, actually. Kombucha or switch them. Andrew said, had good weekend in sales. 11 for me. Most I've had in a weekend. 90s. Ooh, Adidas, mate. That's epic. Well done. Oh, wow. I hope she's okay. Extraction. How you doing, dude? Yeah, it was good. Oh. Excuse me. Actually a bit tired. I feel like I didn't stop today because like just really trying to get as much done as possible. Typical me, probably biting off more than I can chew. No, I can handle everything we're doing. There's just, everything kind of happens at the same time. Like I had some really good opportunities pop up today and I had a call with someone and, there's always just things happening. You've got your day to day that you got to do, your non-negotiables, whether it's listing or posting or whatever. And then there's all these other things that you're trying to do to expand and grow and continuously grow. And it's they're all good problems to have, but gee, they do take a toll. Chris, are you thinking of selling on Whatnot? Not anytime soon. I originally had actually tried to sign up for the beta. Like I'm talking about, they sent stuff out middle of last year about Australia, and it didn't really go well, and not many people got actually opened up into the beta. And yeah, I don't have time for it. I mean, I'm not prioritizing it, to be honest. So not at this point anyway. Thank you. They just put it up as I walked and I said, I'll take that. Thanks. Yeah, nice. Well done. And that's cheap. Jeez. That's real good. Doesn't happen too often. So you got to, bank that, take the win. But what else has been happening, folks? It feels like it's been a while. I mean, it's only been, we weren't here last week, but, it's been 2 weeks otherwise. Anything exciting? Anyone working towards new goals? I mean, if anyone's got any question, I'm more than happy to answer. I know it is like the tail end of school holidays. So there's probably a few people still out and about. Got to been admiring the new Adidas Chinese fashion online. Not sure if it's real, but darn nice outfits. I don't know what, like, is there a reference to this? Like, are you meaning they dropped a new line? I mean, actually, I think I saw a marketing campaign for that. I mean, the thing I love is that, depending on where you go in the world, all these brands are doing really different kind of styles depending on the country or where you are in the world. That's what I love about it. That's why you can find some like really unique stuff in like Europe or in UK or Japan or China or US and even Australia. We have our exclusives as well, but not as much. Not with the big brands. Well, that's my opinion anyway. Oh, we got a question from Susan. Should I call eBay about why they are not doing what I think they should be doing to help get some views on my listings? I mean, there's a lot of questions I have about that. So when you say eBay aren't doing what you think they should be doing to get views on your listings, yeah, give them a call, understand what's going on, and there's always reasons why we're potentially not getting views. I think the last one would be eBay not doing their job, but they do have outages and things like that. Sometimes it can be keywords, sometimes it can be pricing, sometimes it's to do if you're a top seller or not. Can be your postage setup. It could be so many different things. But give them a call, tell them your concerns, and they're going to help walk you through. Have you done this? Are you doing this? What about that? What about this? Well worth it. Get on to them. Call them, even if it means you can't watch this and you go, you go ask. I think it's fair. Yeah, go ask him. Yo, Mel and Otis, how are we doing? Shocking weather over Easter, so markets cancelled. I'm bruised, but I'm swinging because, geez, that's rough. Mel, I hope you're okay. That's yeah, that's not easy, is it? Jeez, take it easy. Hope Otis is all right. If you were holding on for your dear life, Otis would have been flying away. Yeah, I saw some recent ads on this. Actually, Beck, the sales over the weekend were pretty quiet, to be honest. So I think from Friday to Monday, we had a total of about 75. Usually, Saturday, Sunday, we're usually walking away with probably 50. So like we did have a few down days there. Like if I play back how the weekend went, I've got my running history. If I look at this, it wasn't super exciting. Like, what day is today? Today's Wednesday. That's Tuesday. Monday. I mean, Monday was good. We did $1,000 on $1,200 on Monday, but yeah, I've been finding that we're having a lot of dippy days, where we'll do like, so at the moment we're averaging about $1,000 a day, right? That's what I'm trying to keep it consistent, but it's not actually being $1,000 a day. What it is, it's ending up being is like I'll do $1,500 one day, and then I'll do $1,600 the next or something. So it's really up then down, then up then down, quite intense. And it hasn't happened like this at that extreme, but definitely some highs and lows. But look, we got through it. We're still hitting our targets. I'm still averaging what I want to be averaging. I mean, of course, I want to increase that average, but for my current goals, yeah, sure. Yeah, visibility is a huge factor in the algorithm. People say it's hidden. I feel it's more about funneling into different channels aligned with 1,000. Yeah. Yo, Emma, what's up? Thanks so much for the package last week. Hardy loved it, rocked up with his name. Stoked with the cards. You're welcome. And a big thank you to all those that also donated to Huddy as well. Hope you enjoyed, buddy. A dust storm come through. What on earth is going on? Numbers at work. I'm even dreaming about numbers. Yeah, so Justin's been doing some pretty hard work on getting stuff ready for the charity fundraiser we're going to be doing for backpacks this year. That will be kicking off from early June because I'm away in May, so we won't be doing anything in May. But we'll be kicking off from June, going all the way up to the end of September-ish, early October. And Justin's been securing some pretty cool goodies for the raffles. And obviously, we've got some grand prizes happening. I've got to actually reach out to Backpacks and have a bit more conversation about all this. But yeah, we'll be going for another $20,000. Let's go for it. Like, I'm just calling it now. We're going to push towards it because that's the goal that I want to break, and we'll keep going for it until we break it. Yo, Nick, the last market stall, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't definitely the best. We had a lot of foot traffic. Surprisingly, been selling a lot of clothes and media. I mean, sorry, a lot of toys and media. The clothes actually not as much, which is surprising. We did about 155 or 165. Yeah, the Monday has been good. Like, I mean, some of this is like I've got some regular customers which are buying stuff, and with my new e-waste stuff, like that's really locking down. Like today, currently I've got a customer they should pay by the end of the day. Like they spent $965, which is like, it just blows my mind that we have this consistency now with regular customers. And that's been a game changer. It really has been a game changer. Wendy, have you heard about the card that's getting greater? How long does it normally take? That is a great question. I can't answer that. Justin, do you know anything about it? Like, do you have an update if it's I know we can track it through PSA, or well, sorry, the person that's grading it for us can't they? I'll let Justin answer that one because I honestly have no idea. Yeah, nice. To Aussie, it's what's surprising. It's probably actually going to be the same customers that we're dealing with. I actually I was looking for your store the other day, and I saw you were selling a lot of phones and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I've got you and I are probably working with some of the same customers. because they buy it. Their businesses, they're fixing them up and things like that. Even for the cameras, probably when I list cameras, probably let's say I list 10 lots or 10 different cameras. Um, there's probably at least three customers out of the 10 that are going to be repeat on those items. But that's a good win. 17 cameras is huge. Can be extra helpful when you have issues. I had 50% off sale over Easter and eBay kept that discount running past the end date. I called them today and they offered a refund the amount under charge. Interesting. I don't understand how they could keep it running, but that's crazy. Yeah, probably. I think we've had a couple of yours come over. They just buy so many. I think we could both do 5 times as much and they would still, yeah, 100%. Like, so I've got another customer that I'm working with, and like they'll send me messages daily. It's like, do you have any today? I'll buy today, kind of thing. And I'm like, I actually don't. And then they kept chasing it and said, hey, look, I've got some stuff now. We're trying to get it up for you today. I had my list to quickly do it out of cycle. And yeah, we went through and I listed 11 lots and they purchased 10 of the 11 lots. And I just sold the 11th lot to someone else, literally while we're talking right here. I sent it on the other screen. And those things are really good for, like, because from a clothing perspective today, we've only sold, like, as I said, like $200, was it $233, $288. And once this person pays, they're going to pay $900, gets us back up to where we want to be. So having those different types of categories in the business has been key, because some days you just have low days in your core business. And then having those other things has been really good. Yo, Jennifer, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sounds like a good time to list the 30 or so untested cameras. So we list all of ours untested, unless it's 100% working. But some of that gets a little wishy-washy. I have been burnt a few times where I've tested it. It shows it's working. We've sold it. They've used it within 30 days. And then it has a lens error pop up because of just, triage, or they've been using it too much or whatever. So we usually just say, look, untested, I play dumb. Even if I know it's working, I'll say untested or no batteries included or whatever, and just lose a little bit of money on it. But it's no questions asked. And usually they're more than happy because we're underselling and over delivering. But I mean, if you've purchased it yourself and you know it, like you've used it yourself, then sure, 100%. I was getting confused. I'm like, hang on, didn't Wendy already say hi to me? Do you have the one who asks why they can't use the coupon after the offers? No, well, not anymore. I have had a lot of people ask that, but I think I get that probably 2 times a day at the moment, because I'm running coupons and a lot of the time, and the amount of people that ask that, or like, so I've got a deal where if you buy a certain amount of things, you get 25% off. So they'll send me offers already, buying 5 items and getting a percentage off. And then they say, oh, I don't want this anymore because it says I can't get the 25% off, and because I'm buying this many items. And I'm like, well, you've already got 30% off because you sent offers and I accepted. You don't get to then double dip and get more again. Like, it's clearly in the terms. It's like, oh, well, this is ridiculous. I don't want. I'm like, all right, whatever. People just want stuff that's so cheap. Collectible space. Have you seen an increase in messages wanting to sell items or people trying to find you out of eBay? I haven't actually. Surprisingly, I thought I would have had more with some of the, consistency of eBay stuff. But most people, I think, are happy to do it because of that protection measure. But no, I haven't had anyone, doing it off eBay. So it pays to stay a bit as everything seller and maintain. Well, for me, 100%. I mean, clothing is our core business, and I've sold dresses today. I've sold our usual stuff today. No problems, right? But there is a component of it where today it's just an anomaly. We've only sold $288 worth. But the stuff that I've sold to the regular customer, once they pay, will help balance that out. But I don't have that stuff all the time. It just sells instantly. Like, literally photoed it, listed it today, sold it today, which is great because it does help with that cash flow. That is annoying. At this point, I think the choice needs to be made of what we do. We could raffle as a raw card, but the conversation have with Chris and yourself, the person who don't. Yeah. Okay. All right, Justin. We'll have a chat offline, and it's really what we want. We want to see what we can do to get the best bang for buck, really, dollar wise. I mean, or we could sit on it, but because they might open up. It is payment. I've got a quick key to respond to those questions. Yeah. It's. I mean, look, if you don't ask, you don't know, right? I find is that the collector space appreciated market amazed as how many comeback weeks later than market has increased and asked for a previous. Yeah. Look, people are interesting on eBay. Like there is, I mean, I'll be chatting to eBay again of just clarify when we're up at retail first, really clarifying what's the intention around, people that are committing to buying stuff and then not paying, and how do we continue to overcome that? Because, like every day, like it is getting pretty bad. Like I've got, yeah, not including my current my multi-order from my customer, I've got $1,300 worth of stuff that hasn't been paid for today. And that will probably look, I probably won't, maybe I'll get 10% of that because the amount of people that just buy and then I get a message, oh, sorry, didn't real like seriously, in the last week, I've had so many people, probably 3 people message me and say, hey, sorry, didn't realize that when I send an offer, I have to proceed with the bid. I think they're getting confused with auctions or something. They are newbies. eBay I know tries to do really good work in trying to continue to tell people what they can do, what they can't do, what they should do, and how does it work. But people don't read. They just think, oh yeah, I'll chuck an offer in and then I accept. And it's like, no, I don't want it. The amount of times that I've bluffed people where they've sent me $15 for a $50 item, I'm like, you know what? Stuff it. We paid $5. Let's just get rid of it. Cash flow. And then I'll have people say, oh, I didn't expect you to accept, or it's like, oh, I didn't realize I had to pay. Like, it's just like, come on, like, what are we doing, guys? Oh yeah, Pokemon market's ridiculous. All right, Wendy, we'll look after it. We'll figure out what's best. Thank you. Yo, old mate, what's going on, old man? I know you ask about it. So tonight, mate, we're trying some new ginger beer from Remedy. It's actually really good. I'm enjoying it. Good to have you here. It's great that you have those people who are your electronic tech items. Yeah, well, like I mean, we've built that up a fair bit, and we probably take a bit lower pricing as well. Like there's probably stuff that I could sit on longer, and I'll probably get sometimes even 30%, 40% more. But we've kind of come up with an agreed deal of like they'll give me a certain amount for certain things. Other stuff they'll just give me what they can. And I don't mind that because to list it today, get $1,000, like, it's better to get $1,000 today than wait, potentially over the next 30 days to get 1,300. Like, it's not really worth it to get the extra $10 here and there. So, I'd rather take the, $1,000 today than 1,300 over those 30 days. I mean, it's different for everyone, but for me, I've got quite a few more overheads than other people. Brad and Jazz can relate to that. And, I want to have that money building back up and, put it back to practice or, put it back into practice or, basically be paying off bills or Amex or whatever. it does get a bit crazy. All right. I'm going to keep answering questions. I just realized the time. We're going to get into some giveaways, but please, I'll put the countdown for the giveaways for the public, but anytime you guys have a question, just ask and I'll do my best to answer. Let me get this countdown on. All right, that's for the public. Yeah, well, we don't have a choice, right? So this is my life now. It's like, I mean, the bills will always come, but my current role is to my current focus is really to find some new revenue opportunities, which is helping keep those bills covered, rather than just trying to continue to make sure we're meeting them. like we are meeting them, that's no problem, but I would like to get a little bit of an uptick, right? So just finding some new revenue streams. And that's why I've been pushing hard into some of this other stuff that we've been doing with the e-waste and learning, because the more we get coming through, the more we can learn, the more we can get through it, and all that jazz. So it's been a really good thing to understand. Yeah, Nick. So we've been getting we get about 250 kilos of e-waste a week, and I got all the clothing a few weeks back in the, it must have been about 4 weeks ago now. That stuff we're processing quite a fair bit. We're nowhere near getting through it all, but there was about 1,500 items in that, and we're currently, oh look, we're doing all right. We've sold 70 items of that, but we've only listed 193 out of the 1,481. So we've done about 13%. Sorry, that's the 30% sell-through rate, but we've basically bought in about 8% return from our total, because it was quite a big haul in terms of dollars. Yeah, surprisingly, the e-waste, I say that much, like 250 kilos, it really isn't, because you'd be surprised what takes up the weight. Like there's a lot of wire in there. There's a lot of, like, we get a lot of hard drives, which obviously we can't do anything with. Some of it can go for scrap, but it has to be all handled, securely. And that's just excess weight, which, doesn't really go through me. It goes through the right processing and, for recovery of different, not minerals, different parts out of it, like gold recovery, et cetera, et cetera. But so some, like, I think this, we had 250 kilos, but I think there was like 37.5 kilos of that was just hard drives. Like, it's surprising to hear and see what people are getting rid of. And some of that is through businesses and whatnot. But, I'm just one component of a full circle. Like, so it comes to me to see what we can do to, whether it can go back out for resale, or whether we can, work with other businesses to leverage it. Or, we're really trying to avoid having to go through all these processes that cost money to get, recycled goods out of it, before, if there's the opportunity to potentially make money from it, or it can be rehomed somewhere, because that, that's best for everyone, for the environment, and it continues to, push through and have a new home. Because, as we go to, recover resources and all these different things, that costs money, uses energy, creates different kinds of waste, all those different things. But at the end of the day, we're trying to avoid anything going into landfill. That's the main priority. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a really good, there's some really interesting things. Like last week, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the video, we did get about $900,000 worth of video games, retro video games, out of one of the boxes. Whereas this week, I think we got probably $300, $400 worth. And it was nowhere near as the sexy stuff. Like, it was really pretty mundane. But it's going to be ebbs and flows. On two aspects of the new pad, what has been the biggest learning curve adjustment, and what has been your current best achievement that would not have happened without the warehouse? These are really good questions. The biggest learning curve is like, it doesn't solve all my problems, right? Getting the space. And I somewhat knew that was the case, but being there, you realize, like, surprisingly, like, I'm getting double the amount of steps because I have more space to walk through. So that in itself creates more time to get things done. Like, I know it sounds funny, but, just because you have more space doesn't solve all your problems. It's solving a lot of our problems, but there's still a lot of things that, it's just taking longer than I expected. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, because my expectation is like, go, go, go. But some of these things, there's just teething issues. They take a little bit of time. So that's probably been a learning thing, and just adjusting to, it is a bit of a slow thing to just get everything right. But I think the best achievement was being able to, lock in the new deal with the e-waste, and being able to take that over as a managed service. That was pretty cool. Like, just to be able to, like, execute on that. Literally the same week we signed the warehouse, I was on the phone to my vendor client, and just like, hey, let's do this. I'll come down. I'll pitch what I have ideas about. And they had originally thought I was going a different angle, and then I said, no, I'll do this, and I'll do this, and I'll do this. And they're like, all right, let's try it. Like, so, it didn't really, I'm pretty happy with that. And that's leading to some other things as well, hopefully. So pretty proud of that. And I think the other thing was just being able to just get it done, make it happen, execute, just in general. Like, it still pretty scary. Like, we're still not really seeing the bottom line get much better yet. But it's a bit of a timing thing with people being away and, haven't had my staff at full cap and all that jazz. But it's definitely still 100% happy with the decision that I've made. Great question. All right, we're going to spin the wheel, do a giveaway for the public, and then we'll get into some members as well. But if you got any more questions, folks, please ask. That was a really good question, Jason. I appreciate it. Public giveaway. I'll show you what we've got. Tonight we've got, I do apologize, I don't really have much. Pokemon is getting a bit intense at the moment. For the freebies for the public giveaways, we've got 1 pack of 141 and a nice little, I think this was an ETP card, and then we've got one as well for the second person. So there's 2 giveaways for the public, and then for the members we've got 4 packs for 2 people. Just the way it is. Kind of running low, and just kind of wanted to make sure everyone's getting pretty cool bang for buck. All right, we're going to spin this wheel. Let me get the names up. But what else has been happening for everyone? I mean, we're now in Q4 for FY25. Any final things that we're trying to achieve by the end of the financial year, which is coming around the corner? I've actually got a call with Ethan tomorrow, my accountant. We're doing a little bit of tax planning just as we close it out. But if any of you guys are looking for an accountant, please do let me know. 2 Aussie Thrifters also use Ethan. He's been a game changer for us, and I know for them as well. All right, so this is what we've got. Let's spin this. I'll give this a shuffle. First winner tonight is going to be... Hey, Huddy. And then next winner will be... Andrew. It's been a while. Congratulations. All right, let's open this up for Huddy first. All right, at least you get 1 hit already. But if you don't get a hit in here, we'll get you another hit as well. Yes, sir. Ethan's great for anyone needing someone that understands what we do. Yeah, Ethan's just been incredible. Real big game changer. Very grateful for Ethan. And I love it. Like, I met Ethan randomly through Instagram, and then I had him on my podcast, and then we got chatting, and yeah, he's become a really good friend. All right, this is for Huddy. All right, good luck, Huddy. Let's see what we can do for you. Oh, nice little Jigglypuff. All right, no big hits in this one. So, Huddy, give me a number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I need a number between 1 and 29, please, Huddy. He is. He's a good man. A very good man. 15. All right, we're going in deep. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and there's 15. What did we get for Huddy tonight? Hey, nice. Not too bad. I think that's from Lost Origins. Nice. That's going out to Huddy. Get that all packed up for you, buddy. Who knows? Maybe you'll get something in the members as well. You've been winning a fair bit recently. All right. Goals this time of year, similar working on GC quarter plus tax minimizing for end of financial year. Each year requires more finessing, trying to encourage accountants to suggest another international product junk. Interesting. Ben Stiller is in the house. What is your opinion on kleptomania? I don't even know what that means. Should I know? Is this a joke or something? I don't know what it means. I'm just Googling it. What is your opinion on kleptomania when it comes to Pokemon cards? Well, that's a bit of a... Kleptomania is irresistible urge to steal items, not for personal use or financial gain, but rather for the thrill of relief it provides. Well, it's stealing. You shouldn't be stealing. I mean, I don't know. Is this a trick question? I don't know. All right, now we've got Andrew. Let's see what we can do for Andrew. Maybe he'll get a hit. It has been a while, Andrew. It's been a while. All right. Here we go. Nothing there as well. All right. I need a number between 1 and 28, please. Mate. 1 and 28. I had an addiction as a young lad. I was a pathetic little boy. Okay. At least you're honest about it. Go down the middle. 14. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Duraludon. All right, there you go. Oh, well, you got something. Better than nothing, I guess. I don't know. 2 Aussie thrifters. I don't know. It's all good at this point. It's probably a bit of a joker, I guess. Being Ben Stiller and all. All right, we're going to get on to the members. All right. Thank you, sir. My son will be stoked. We picked up a Pokemon photo at the garage sale, so beautiful. Oh, well, now we can put all the other ones he's won in. Nice. All right, we're going to do a duck race for the members tonight, like usual. No different, I guess. What else has been happening, folks? Is anyone in the chat going to Retail Fest or in Queensland? Because I believe eBay is going to have the free scale-up event again. It's on the, I think it's the Wednesday, 8:30 to 11:30. You do have to sign up for it, but it is free, and there is breakfast there too, which is always a win. Duck race. All right, so for the members tonight, we've got 12 names. Let's do a random time. Let's do, maybe we should go longer. We'll do 2 minutes and 5 seconds. All right. Good luck, everyone. Duck race time. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, sure. I'll set it in now. I've got it here somewhere. While we wait for this to happen. eBay scale up Retail Fest 20. Yeah. All right. Where is it? Oh, somewhere here. All right, we've got what are we doing here? We've got Dion, we've got Puppy Dog Diary, Kerry's at the back. Kerry's doing her thing again. She tends to do that a lot. Where's the... Puppy Dog Diaries coming out early as well. Yes, Justin, do it, do it, do it. All right, we've got the final 45 seconds. Here we go. Do, 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 do. All right, 20 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? 15 seconds. Puppy Dog. I reckon Kerry's going to come out of nowhere. Again. Here we go. Yep, Kerry's on the move. Unbelievable. What the heck? That's just wild. All right, I'm going to put the link in the chat for the eBay level up, scale up. It wasn't on eBay. You couldn't find it. It was on Eventbrite. They've actually got discount tickets in there too for the rest of Retail Fest if you're interested. All right. So if you want to jump in, there you go. All right. Well done, Kerry. So we've got... oh, Huddy's come second as well. Huddy's cleaning up this week. Jeez. Well done, Kerry. Usual winner. I thought you were done, but you're back. And then Huddy. And then we also have a we do have a prize for the last person, the wooden spoon, which is going to be Extraction. And Extraction, you're getting a little Chatot card. I'll just add it to your pile and I'll send it out next time you win. Well done. Is this a paid sponsorship? What, for Kerry or for eBay? Neither. Glad you mentioned we had to register. Should I come? Can you flick me the link, please, Mr. Admin? It's not a paid. I mean, I just knew it was going to be there. So I just did some Googling. I actually just found it from Googling. So I just signed up. I'm like, why not? But yeah, you guys should be able to use that link and jump on over there and get yourself a chance to get in there. Well done, winners. Yeah, Kerry, I thought you'd run out already as well, but apparently you're back. Apparently you're back. You're welcome, Emma and Huddy. All right, let's open this up for Kerry. That's the card that Extraction has won. All right, let's do Kerry first. We've got 4 packs for Kerry. Our usual winner. Jeez. I tell you, the consistency, Kerry. You know what's going to happen when we do all the raffles or the duck races for the main events? You're probably going to lose all the big prizes. All right, Justin. Well, that's good. Make it happen, buddy. It'd be good to see you in the flesh. It will be good to see you in the flesh, my man. All right. Let's see what we can do. Nothing so far. Bit rough. Kerry. Here we go. Hey! Nice. I don't know what that guy's worth. What number is he? 175. He's worth about $6 maybe. Still a very cute card. I do like this card, actually. It's just hanging out, walking down the stairs. Very cute. All right, we've got one more pack for you, Kerry. For a minute there, I thought you weren't going to get nothing. Diddly squat. Last pack for Kerry. Beautiful. Thanks to Aussie Thrifters for clarifying that. All right. Oh, well, Kerry, you did get the one hit, which means Huddy might sweep up. Maybe Huddy's going to get all the hits tonight. All the best, Huddy. How's that? 2 wins in a night for Huddy as well. Maybe he's our new taking the lead winner. All right, here we go. This is for Huddy. We got 4 packs for Huddy. Any more questions, folks? More than happy to answer. Little Squirtle. Hey, all right. First hit. I'll put it to the side and I'll sleeve it up at the end. Yeah, well, Justin, if you can get down to Gold Coast, you can go to that free event. And like I said, they did have really good breakfast last time and good coffee. Yeah. Interesting. All right, 2 more packs for Huddy. Oh, well, it'll be good to see you, Jason, anyway. Always a pleasure. Here we go. Oh, nice little Pikachu, Pokeball. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not worth a lot, but it's a good card to get. All right, no, jeez. Maybe you're only going to get the 1 hit too, Huddy. Jeez, rough night. I reckon there should be something in this one. I can feel it. And here we go. Hey, nice. That's what we want. Number 196. Oh, yeah, not too bad. About $11, $12 maybe. But you did get 2 hits, Huddy, so well done. Congratulations. Anyone got plans for this long weekend? I know Anzac Day, a few people do, some things. But any other plans for the long weekend, folks? I would love to be in a giveaway for some toothpicks and new arms, please. I'm confused. Is it a reference to something? Nice. You're welcome, Emma and Huddy. Congratulations. Thanks for being here. Oh, nice work. Actually, old man, Carla and I, we're doing a hike on Saturday morning, actually. Give the foot a good old test. I've actually haven't started running, but I'm up to doing 100-meter sprints or jogs, and it's been going okay. So there's a nice little silver lining or a little light at the end of the tunnel at the moment, which might be some positivity to see. I want to get back running. I really do. Plus, I need to lose weight. So really keen to get that happening, but I'm really not trying to rush it because I don't want to go 2 steps backwards with my heel. But yeah, that sounds good, old man. Sounds good to me. I'll definitely get into logistics. Look, I don't know how far it is for you, mate. So it might be a bit too logistic, but even if you just get down for the eBay scale up session, come for the one day, it might be worth it. We're going to, I think we're going to go do 2 bays where I used to do my trail runs. We're just going to go there and do a walk. Then we're going to go for a brunch afterwards. Trying to keep the eyes open and a bit. Oh, okay. Geez. Well, look after yourself, Susan. Gee. Go take some rest. I would like to hike with you too. Yeah, Nick. half marathon is actually my favorite distance. So when I was before my injury, I was running in my prime. I was running 2 half marathons a month, or a half marathon a month. That was the goal to do. And I've done two. I've done 2 ultra marathons. My third one I had to cancel because of my my injury. But yeah, half marathons, 100% love. It's my favorite distance. Sweet, Jason. Thank you. Well, the whole 2 bays is actually 28 kilometers. We will probably just be doing, I reckon we'll end up doing maybe between 5 and 10K. I haven't done that distance on my heel, and it's because it's hills as well. Need to just be sensible with that, like quite steep, like 900 meters elevation. But the whole end to end is 28Ks. If you want to do it, there and back again, it's 56. That's down at it's basically from Rosebud all the way over to Cape Shank. Oh, sorry, Drummond to Cape Shank. Yeah. All right, folks, we've still got a bit of time. We've still got 8 minutes. If there's any more questions, but like I said earlier, I'll be planning out the backpacks fundraiser. They'll be kicking off early June. Working on some goodies for that one. Probably be all raffles again. Might be a little bit different. Try to keep it different every year to try and keep everyone on their toes. But we'll be kicking that one off soon enough, and we'll be going for the big 20 again. And all the funds that we'll be raising this year again will be going to the Christmas program, Christmas for Kids in Care. And I think we're trying to raise about, I think that we're building 7.5 or 7,700 Santa sacks this year, which is about a 10% increase, I believe. It's a lot. So yeah, they have a total goal. The program lead for that is about 40,000. Like, they're raising money from other ways as well. And I said, well, I'll jump in. Obviously, if I can hit 20,000, that's going to be good. But any money that we raise will go towards that campaign. Oh, beautiful, Nick. Oh, I love that. Oh, you'll love it. I mean, yeah. I remember training for my first half marathon. That was incredible because I did it at the Melbourne Marathon, where you do the half marathon and then you finish in the MCG, and you run into the MCG for the final 100 meters. You do a sprint. That was incredible. The crowds there. That was really cool. That was a big game changer moment for me for running. And then from there, it was kind of like, okay, what's next? What's next? And the thing I love about running is, like, you hate it so much, but then when you finish it, you're just like, nah, I want to do it again. What's the next thing? Because you're really just working through yourself, right? And that's why I enjoy it so much, is because you're basically having to become a better version of yourself through the run in order to finish it. And that's, even if it's a 5K run, 10K run, whatever, each time you do that, it's that constant reminder that, you are good enough. And, that's why I actually really miss doing my running vlogs and talking about it, because they're really good pep talks to myself as well. And they're good metaphors for business and life. But we'll get there. I'll be back soon enough. I guess it's just one of those seasons. But yeah, there's no plans for any goals running this year, because I'm not overcommitting. But once I know that I can, I'll get back to it, and I'll plan some more running, and I'll get back to documenting that journey again. Definitely that was originally when I started YouTube. That's what I used to do, just document running. So it's been a while. It's been a long time coming. But wouldn't change it for the world. Of course, I don't want to have the injury, but getting to where I am now, it's been a crazy journey and really, really exciting. Wish I could run. Cardio absolutely murders me. Listening to you gains and mental aspect when running, now riding was great inside of different. Yeah, and I think that's the riding. I haven't really found it yet. There's a few times where I've come out and I'm like, okay, that was really good, but the running just really brings out a different kind of side, and it's really I miss that. I really miss that. That's good to know, Justin. Yeah, no, like the writing, like it's not bad, but I just, like I said, I haven't really got into it. It's the thing I don't like about writing is because I can't just, I don't know. I think it's because I have to be more concentrating, and I'm not able to kind of get into a trance yet. Um, yeah, that's my struggle with it. No, thanks, Nick. But the running, like it took me a while to. It's like an acquired taste. I used to run for weight loss, and then I really just enjoyed it. So it kind of just stuck with me, and now I miss it to bits. Whereas the riding is like I'm just kind of doing that to keep me moving. Yeah, just trying to do that to keep me moving because I'm not really motivated to do anything else because I'm frustrated not being able to run. So it is a bit of a challenge mentally not being able to do it, but just got to hold out to know that the time will come because there's not much I can really do for the foot, the heel. I have to just kind of massage it, ice it, and it's just recovery. So it's a bit annoying. Yeah, that's understanding actually. It's all good, man. We've all got our own journeys, and everyone's is different, right? Like it's okay. It is all good. So I've had a couple more sales come through while we've been doing this, which isn't too bad. Oh, yeah, nice. So like, yeah, so I just sold number 11. They've paid for it from the 11 listings that I did, electronic listings that I did this afternoon. And that was a $260 order. And that was one order, actually. Just a bulk lot of stuff. People paid for it. And that's what I really appreciate is finding valuable items for other businesses because other businesses need them to make money as well. And I could spend the time and fix it and get the know-how, but we don't have the ability to do that at this point. So it's better to just sell it, let someone else make money from it, but I'm making money from it too. It's a win-win. That's epic, mate. That's epic. So wait, are you running or are you hiking? Because to do 25 Ks in 5 hours and 30 minutes, like that's pretty good. That's actually really good. You're obviously not going slow. Well done, man. Yeah, that's really good. Because you've been doing Werribee Gorge, and I think you did the Yugangs the other week as well. Um, yeah, well done, man. That's solid effort. It's not easy, like I mean, but once you get into a groove, it gets a bit addictive. It really does, and that's why I love it because it's a great way to escape. That's why the running. You get into trance, you can just work through and break through your issues. Like I don't know, not a lot of people know this. I probably actually most of you probably do because you've been here long enough. But during the pandemic, I had been training for my second uh, marathon, and because we went into lockdowns, I had to do my second marathon in lockdown, and I had to run loops around home, um, which was quite mental. I'm just trying to find where the video is. If anyone's interested in watching it, I'll put the link up, and you can click on it and go to it for another time. Where is this? Yeah, it actually didn't really get a lot of views. I mean, it's a 28-minute video, but that was brutal. Um, that was absolutely brutal. I'll put it in the chat if anyone wants to watch it. Nice little 28-minute. This is going back to 2020, actually. Walking, head down, bum up. That includes crazy elevations as well. My conditioning is nuts. Getting in the group is crazy. I actually want to do more laps to stop myself. Now that's a good thing to be in. Like that's the stuff I love. The trance stuff. You should look up some of those. If you really want something really cool, there's the Coburg. I don't know if they do it anymore actually. The Coburg 24 hour, and basically it's just a track where you just 24 hours to see as many laps as you can do. You can run, you can walk, it doesn't matter. I did think about doing that at some stage after doing my ultra marathons. I thought it would be a pretty cool thing to do, but definitely that's some gnarly stuff what people achieve on those. Yeah, it's to look back now and I think how the heck did I do it? But it was the will and the drive and the determination to be able to overcome those challenges. And that's why I love it, because like I had set out to do it. I wasn't going to just give up. Like I was still capable of doing it. It was just going to be different. And that's why like the resilience I have with business really comes from the running side, because it's like I know what it's like to, when things don't go as planned, you got to figure out how to do it. Yeah, doing a 24-hour walkathon, that's pretty intense. Jason, my man, good luck, everyone. Have a great rest of the week. Upcoming long weekend and take care. Past Owen's bedtime. Also have 40 foot. Nice. Cheers, mate. Good to see you. No worries, Tash. Appreciate you. We're about to wrap up anyway, folks. Appreciate that, Tash. Yeah, folks, if anyone wants to watch the video, me running a backyard marathon, that's where it is there. You can go click and have a watch. It's a different kind of video if you haven't watched this kind of stuff, before. But I gets pretty deep and emotional. But yeah, appreciate you all hanging out tonight, folks. For the winners, I'll get your cards out tomorrow, hopefully. Sometimes I forget to just put them in my bag. So I've got them sitting next to the desk. But I'll try and get them done tomorrow. Hope you all have a wonderful long weekend. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Do something that you want to do. I'm going to actually probably do a little bit of work on Friday and just catch up because I'm away in March as well. So just really want to make sure I get ahead and be planned for that and just try and knock out a few things, get that done. But then on the actual weekend, I'm going to take some time off and take it easy. But yeah, look after yourselves, folks. We will be back here again next week doing it all again, answering questions, hanging out, having some fun. Not sure about what I'm doing for Pokemon cards yet because don't really have much, and trying to hold them out as long as possible for the fundraiser that we're going to be doing. But I'll figure something out. Appreciate you all. Take it easy. Be kind. Look after yourselves. And I will see you when I'm looking at you. Ciao.